First of all, let me address something right motherfucking quick. How the hell, every time Candy got beef with somebody, once again, my name gotta get brought up. And something I had absolutely nothing to fucking do with. Again, trying to prop this phone up. I just finally had time to look at the damn video. First of all, Candy. I don't know why they named you Candy and I'm me Brandy. But anyway, I'm half asleep. I don't know why I'm picking this time to do this video, but I need to address this shit. You sat there, and from what I was told, you accused that woman of putting a negative comment on your Amazon books and got them shut down. And then you proceed to incriminate yourself by saying that a woman with cancer, which you don't even know for sure if that's her. Did it say her name specifically? Needs to be murdered. Now, from what I understand, she was donating money to you, and then you was talking suicidal. She proceeded to do a welfare check on you, and then you start calling her a gang stalker because you almost got locked up in a psych ward. Then you start calling her a gang stalker. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was how it was told to me, because I asked her a long time ago, how did this all go down? Correct? Okay, so I don't know how that... Okay, so you still never told on your end how this all happened between y'all two. Okay? That's number motherfucking one. Number two, you were saying on that video that she was driving you to almost feel suicidal. But didn't you ridicule me and shame me in the past for feeling suicidal? Am I correct? You shitted on me on YouTube for feeling suicidal on several of your videos. Now, you called yourself a few videos back lying and twisting my words, saying that I was sending you death threats. But you flat out said this lady need to be murdered. Okay? Now, you're still trying to twist my words. You bring me up. Why? And saying somebody think it's funny. This shit not funny. Why you gotta keep dragging me into this mess? Ain't funny. Well, in certain instances, yeah, nigga do be laughing at your dumb ass. But the whole situation overall is actually sad. And you know damn good and well I wasn't coming from the angle what my foster mama would when I made that statement. You keep saying that shit. Like I said, you have a damn agenda. and you know you watch my videos. You watched J Angel Raw Honey videos where she told you that that wasn't the angle that I was coming from or my intent for saying that. Wishing death on you or sending a death threat or whatever the fuck you said I did. Something in my eye. Yeah, I always gotta throw me up in the mix. You know what? I already said how I feel about you and this damn family. But y'all obsessed with me for whatever reason. You get into it with a fucking bug on the ground. You walk past a whole goddamn rattlesnake like it was nothing. That blew my whole damn mind. Dead or not, that creeped me the fuck out. I'm not walking past no goddamn dead or alive rattlesnake. Dude, that's how I know. I'm like, I don't know. Y'all take that part how y'all want to. I'm just like, well, I mean, thankfully that rattlesnake was not alive, but still, I'm not. I'm creeped out about snakes. Period. So, I still have nightmares about snakes. Ever since Snake Big Candy, Mr. Squeeze, Big Candy on the lip. And that's another story. I think I told that story in the past. But, hey, Candy. Remember we was in school? We was all standing at the bus stop. And that bird shitted on your head. Was that my fault too? I don't know. I took my muscle relaxer when I came in. And it's probably kicking in. So I ain't thinking straight. This girl. Okay, yeah, she hooked my stuff up. I'm about to say this woman hooked up my machine and went to sleep. And she went to sleep in there. That's damn, okay. Late night, just fall plop on the couch and just go to sleep. And that's just the type of day it was. I just ran out of words to say to you, girl. I ran out of words to say. And my mind is half blank. I just know that every goddamn video my name gotta get pulled into or dragged into. You talking about my fake debunking videos and I'm lying about you scamming people, but you still can't explain to these people why that money's sitting in that GoFundMe stacked up to $1,000. You about to get your check, but now you asking telling folks you need a new phone, or you be like you need money for a hotel, and then you got to use. Oh, see, it's raining. It's raining really bad. But then on a night where it was clear, you ain't got a hotel. And then on the night it rained again, you was back on the streets. That was like the last time you had that situation going on. I see. I was trying to just move forward and not talk about your little funky ass. But you had to bring me into it again. With your little musty upper lip fucking Where's Waldo confused face ass. had to bring me. I know a motherfucker might say, well, y'all look just alike. Not quite. Sometimes. Not quite. If both of us was to lose weight today or tomorrow, you will see there's quite a big dip. You can tell us apart. I've seen identical twins. If they wrote identical on our paper, I've seen identical twins. I don't make some of the faces she make. I don't spit talk like she do. I don't do all that retarded ass shit. I've had it. I had enough. And she's accusing elderly people, sick people, and fucking children and all this shit of being after her. Well, she fucking snapped on them first. And how many times I have to go over this of how many videos she was doing about me and how many fucking articles she was writing on me on WordPress before I even said a motherfucking thing on YouTube. And because I respond back, I'm bullying her. I'm gang stalking her. I didn't even know for a while. And then I knew back in 2014 I found out the first time. And I don't know, life happened and I forgot all about it. And then I found out last year on our birthday that she was back, or probably never stopped doing the shit. Like this first YouTube channel that she mentioned that she said got shut down, I don't know anything about it. So, oh hi. You keep saying leave her alone. They're not going to. Oh, that video you did the other day when you was like, leave her alone. They're not going to. They're not. That's why I said when that bird shit on her head, was that my fault too? Yes. I don't know what. That just popped up in my head. Just, fuck, I don't know. A bird really did shit on her head though. But nothing we could do about that. Control. Just, she had to fucking go to school and wash that shit out. She had to get on the bus. Just white shit in her head. Out of all the people standing at the bus stop, it landed in her head. I don't know what that was about. This girl has to be in control. It's part of her OCD. She has to be in control. And then she freaks out when she thinks that people are trying to control her. It's part of her OCD. I'm at the point where, look, you don't want to be locked up in a minute, go, and I'm not going to say locked up in a mental institution because that don't even sound right. But you don't want to go temporarily get help? Fine. Just leave me and my children out of this. Keep me, but she's not going to. And she's trying to get her followers to think that if something happens to her today or tomorrow, it's my fault or Starbrooker's fault. You know how many times she's done things online that's made me feel like I need to go to the psych ward? I called the crisis hotline this week, bruh. This week. And I didn't tell nobody until today. I ain't tell nobody until today. Only me and China know. And my nurse. Wait, I don't think I told my nurse. Whoops. But they've been trying to do a follow up, but I've been waking up 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But this girl done been in a psych ward before, and she hasn't been murdered. So I don't know who psyched her head up to think that, or who psyched her head up to think that she's being on medication to be controlled. It's just a thing, she don't want to accept the fact that she has these mental illnesses because her OCD wants her to believe that she's perfect. I will be like the Most High. And she's always been that way since we were younger. Everything had to be perfect. Y'all remember last year on her Instagram when she was taking pictures of other people saying, look at these nasty ass people sitting in my favorite spot. And they were homeless as well, or elderly people she was snapping pictures of. Right?
That's crazy.
That appeared to be homeless as well. But she was having bowel movements and stuff on herself at the same time. I'm done with this family, bro. This whole family. Now, what I was saying was in my past videos, like I said, the family fucked up. But the family didn't do what a lot of things that she said they didn't happen. But then I heard or learned certain things since my brother been here, and who knows if he was even telling the truth. But I just went by what I saw and experienced with them. Like what she said about our cousin Rebecca being a whore and sleeping with the manager to get a higher position with jobs. I didn't see or know that side of her. I don't know nothing about that side of her. So to me, I'm like, you lying on her. And my brother was like, yeah, she do roll like that. And I'm like, well, damn. But I was like, I didn't see it, so I don't think it's that way. But okay. Our brother Sean is more compliant with taking his medication. And even he have slip ups, but even he's more compliant with taking his medication than Candy is. Even when he was staying with me. And even when shit hit the fan with him, and I took all his money, went to the Social Security office and handed it to them. I was like, listen, I don't want to be his payee no more. Period. If he want to be his own payee, fine. But I don't want to do this no more. So, like I said, certain questions that just ain't been answered. Why she got $965 and I haven't checked, and I'm not trying to just go repeatedly checking. It's just that girl mentioned it. Somebody mentioned it in one of the comments somewhere that the money had went up. And that was why I went to see. But I don't keep up with her GoFundMe like that. But I'm like, so why is she still asking for money? It's like the evidence is out there and she's still saying that people are falsely accusing her of shit. Last month, it was payday. And she's still asking for money for a hotel. And still racked up about at least $800 in her GoFundMe. The smart thing would be for her to go into a damn shelter. Take that $1,000 or close to $1,000, put a down payment on a goddamn apartment until she gets approved, or until her Section 8 gets approved. And if she don't have to put that much down, she can use that for dishes, fucking groceries, whatever. She can go reapply for food stamps. Reapply for food stamps. See if there was some type of error why she didn't why she's getting a minimal amount of food stamps. Which I don't remember who it was. Somebody told me they think that she's lying about that small amount of food stamps she getting. I don't remember who it was. But see, when I suggest things like that, I'm talking to her like I have authority. Because I'm coming up with bright ideas. But just knowing that staying in a shelter is not intended for a long time. And what the fuck happened to her going to the shelter? Wasn't she supposed to be doing that last week? Or what the fuck happened to that? Come on, man. I'm tired of these nothing ass, worthless ass people that I share the same DNA with, trying to tear me down and tear my credibility down. And all this about some damn dumbass blood sacrifice and blood suckers. Trust me, Candy, don't nobody want your damn blood. If people feel like you shouldn't reproduce, don't nobody want your blood. Trust that. Blank stare. Cause your blood is fucking toxic as fuck. If you talking about your spiritual blood, don't nobody want your blood. So what are you saying? You got the blood of Jesus in you? Like what type of blood is you talking? That the gang stalkers want your blood. Granted, there are some blood sucking ass leeches out here. But what are you saying? That we jealous of your scamming game? Cause it's funny how you sat there and told all them lies about how I scam my way. And you said that shit about lying and saying that I told you about scamming the military and all this shit after I exposed you about being scammed, about scamming. Now let's make it make sense. I'm gonna let my brother that's older than me, that used to do drugs, claim he's no longer doing drugs, come stay with me. But I won't let my twin sister come stay with me. And she's homeless on the streets. Let's think logically on this. And you wrote that in your damn ebook. You wrote that in your damn GoFundMe. You need to stop lying to these people. Maybe when you stop lying to these people, life might start coming together for you. Peace.